I may have stumbled upon something while completing the Cayo heist recently. Like I'm sure a lot of players do, I've been grinding the Cayo a little more than usual lately, and I may have discovered a pretty simple method to uncovering the gate keys in the compound. After realizing this, I began to repeat the method, thinking this might have just been a fluke or a coincidence. Well, as of today, I've been pretty successful, like 90% or better over the past month. So that's when I decided to make this video. I'm hoping you can all help in either proving or disproving this method. You can all let me know in the comments below if I'm onto something or on something. I decided to put this video out now because of yesterday. I'm willing to bet that everyone who owns a copy of GTA Online will be playing the Cayo heist at least once this week. That's right, November is heist month in GTA, and Rockstar's kicking the whole thing off this week with the usual one-time guarantee of the Panther statue. Considering the rarity of this thing and the fact this may very well be the last time we ever see this statue, I'm assuming this heist will be getting a lot of play this week. And just a quick comment on the other big news yesterday regarding the unfortunate delay of GTA 6. Again, I'm not going to go too much into this. There's already a bunch of other people commenting, so not sure if you want to hear my side or not. You can drop a comment below and let me know if you want me to expand on this. But I will say that yes, this sucks. However, I'm not terribly disappointed because I think we all want this game to be, as Rockstar noted, truly polished rather than just rushed. I am going to add though, I think if you take GTA 6 out of the equation for a moment and just look at this from a business perspective, Rockstar's teetering on some major fallout here. They've been in the news lately for some very questionable business practices. Most of the original Rockstar crew have left the company, and now they can't seem to get right the most important aspect of any successful corporation, and that's planning. Someone said to me the other day, and I thought this was a very unique perspective. They said GTA 6 either better be the best game ever developed under Rockstar, or it might be their last. Now, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I will say that this is going to be a very interesting year for Rockstar. Okay, so I'm not going to go over all the details of performing the finale. I'm sure everyone who clicked on this video has a pretty good idea of how to complete the Cayo already. The main focus of this video is the gate keys. If you're playing solo, there's going to be one guaranteed key that is located on one of the guards in the compound. Why is this key important? Well, if you find it, it allows you an alternate entry point to steal the primary loot. This week, that would be the Panther. This alternate access, the tunnel gate access, is ideal because when you get to the fingerprint hack, you only have one fingerprint to decipher, instead of the usual 3 prints on normal mode or 4 prints on hard mode, which you would typically find in the office by the elevator. Again, it's not the end of the world. You can still get this heist done pretty easily, but if you can get the keys, it will definitely help in speeding things up a bit. So, how does one get the gate keys? Well, the only way of getting the keys is by killing one of the guards in the compound. Basically, this is just a random event. Any one of the guards could have the keys. If you really wanted it, you could just go around and start killing a bunch of guards until you find them. And this wasn't usually an issue up until around September of last year. This is when Rockstar nerfed the whole heist, and you need to be very cautious in which guard you could or could not kill because of the whole dead body recognition nerf. So going around and killing a bunch of guards to find a set of keys was not a recipe for success. Now, having said all this, there are guards that you can still kill that will not get recognized. And one of the guards I always kill is what sparked this whole video in trying to find a method that would give you the gate keys. Again, not going through the whole heist here, but this is the important playthrough. When you get to the compound, use your typical route of running up the stairs, running along the fence, heading to the courtyard, and then waiting until that one guard turns and walks towards the north gate. From here, I run past the other guard with his back turned, and then continue on up the stairs to the office. The next guard you encounter near the top is the guard I will always kill. I do this because I don't like waiting. And yes, I know you can hide near the bottom, wait until he comes down the stairs and stops, and then you can just sneak in behind him. But again, I don't like waiting, and I just run up and kill him right away. And I don't worry, because this is one of the guards that you can kill that will not get recognized. Anyway, my typical playthrough would be to just run up and kill him right away, as you're seeing here. I'm sure this is probably what a lot of players do if they're using this method. Then one day, for no particular reason, I hesitated a little until the guard turned to face me. As soon as he turned in my direction, I popped him on the head, and lo and behold, he had the key. Not thinking anything of this, I continued to perform many more of these while either doing it the killing him right away method or the wait till he stops and turns to face me method. What I began to notice is that when I waited until he stopped to face me before killing him, I seemed to be getting the key more and more. Eventually, it became so frequent that I soon realized I might be onto something here. I then ran a little test one day and concentrated on seeing if I could get that one guard to always drop the key. And to my surprise, I had some pretty positive results. Out of the 20 or so tests I ran, when I used the hesitation method, waiting until the guard stops, then turns to face me, like 16 or 17 were a success, meaning the guard dropped the key. Now, a couple of caveats here. First, all these instances were on my PS5. I have not performed these rigorous tests on my PC, so I'm not sure if this is a console-specific thing or not. Secondly, as I just mentioned earlier, I'm not here to guarantee this will work 100% of the time. But, as my testing above indicated, the chances of getting a key are incredibly high if you follow this method. So this is where I'd love to hear from you. When you're performing the Cayo this week, try this little hesitation move and let me know your results. Again, this isn't some blockbuster glitch that's going to save the world and shave minutes off your time, but if the likelihood is high for getting the keys using this method, it's definitely going to save you some time, and more importantly, if you're grinding the Cayo over and over again, it'll make things much more tolerable. Alright, so that's my friends. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video and want to help out, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Again, I'm really curious if you're able to see the same results as I am. Are you able to get the key consistently more using this method? If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, Monty, be the one. Maestro.